This is Nigerian News Center. We'll look at happenings in Nigeria and globally. Mr. Arafumbuchi, you are welcome. Thank you so much, Pastor. Let us quickly look at the issue of NLC and TUC and federal government. But it's so baffling that federal government is still threatening Labour, TUC, and other groups not to come out for protest. I don't think we are behaving like a secular, nation or country. But the Attorney General of the Federation, is telling NLC and TUC through their lawyer Falana that there is a court order restraining organized labor from embarking on strike and industrial action. That is industrial action and protest. And Falana wrote back to the government that they said the court order cannot amount to contempt because he said federal government have withdrawn contempt proceeding they initiated against Ajero and TUC president before now. He cited some other reasons. But we are seeing this morning that federal government is still threatening that if Labour should not embark on strike, and particularly in Lagos State here, the commissioner of police say even if you protest, don't barricade the road. I saw it. What's your reaction looking at the government position? Yeah, the government position seems so lackadaisical. It means they are not showing concern for people's Nigerians, condition. The kind of state we are now, I mean, the situation of the economy and the rest of all that, they are not showing concern at all. They are still remain remorse and insensitive to our, yearnings. So what I'm trying to say is that in an advanced society, in a democratic setup, you allow the people to voice out. It is not by force. You don't use iron hand. You don't impose. You don't decree. Because if you are behaving like this, people will begin to look at you as a military setup, a military kind of government. So, and again, for federal government to tell the labor to use the security agents to threaten or intimidate the members of the public, if you ask me, what we are running here is no longer democracy but militocracy or a tyrannical kind of government. So let me tell you, it's a welcome idea if TUC should go back and align with the labor to tell government what they are doing is not good this time around. So, Mr. Ara, this is a sad reminder of Nigeria's experience during the military era. Yes. And Mr. President Senator Bola Tinubu is one of those Nigerians who were in the field fighting against military rule. So we are seeing this in his under his administration. Yeah. Where are we heading to? I think we are heading to anarchy. We are heading to lawlessness. If all the citizenry, entire citizens of the country should just rise up against this kind of unpopular or infamous government of Bola Tinubu. I could remember so vividly in 1997 during Abacha regime, because of what Abacha was doing then, trying to cross carpet from military uniform to civilian abada. Tinubu came out and said he doesn't believe in one Nigeria anymore. That was when he was working stringently with Nadeko to bring Abacha regime down, and actually he succeeded, because there was a stage he absconded into London. He stayed there until 1999 when democracy was restored. He was invited by Oba Amzat. I think understand he came back here with the alignment of people like Foncho William and the rest of them in Lagos State. Tinubu was given the platform, made Lagos State governor under the APC. I think APC, right? That was AD, I think, AD political platform. So this time around is like someone came ACN, thank you, that joined forces with APC. Thank you so much. So that then, if he began to behave like this time around, it seems he's like somebody that just threw out, and saying went back and licked his, vomit. So this kind of man, this kind of government, this kind of man, I mean, Tinubu, I think he can never get it right. Someone like that, he doesn't have chain. If he has chain, he must have what it takes to be a leader. If he has what it takes to be a leader, he must have charisma. That is, must be a charismatic leader, somebody that will just ginger people by his speech. As you speak, we need an action that demonstrates. By your speech, you demonstrate. Speak and act. This time around, he spoke in the past. During his own time, he deviated from living up to what he said in the past. All his fight
as a NABECO member against Abacha, we are seeing more or less a more monster, a more wicked monster in his own regime. If you ask me, Abacha was better than Tinubu. The same Abacha he fought. So Labour should come out and protest. That is when we know we are running a democratic kind of government here. You don't intimidate Labour, you don't threaten them not to come out. Look at TUC, TUC has pulled out. And if you ask me, Trade Union Congress, that's what TUC stands for. And if you ask me, I'm just trying to sense it that it's because maybe TUC membership, as a platform is made up of largely Igbo people, Igbo members. Maybe because Igbo threatened that they're not going to join. It's cut across every ethnicity, yes. But
I was going there. This issue of a polarization of the organized labor and federal government threat. Does it mean federal government is playing politics, or perhaps they have lobbied their way to polarize labor? What may have transpired behind it?
Something transpired behind this. Yes, something actually transpired. But how I saw it, many groups under Labour pulled out up to 60-something. 64 groups. You know what is going on, Pastor? What is happening currently is that the current government of the day has bought Labour. They did it before. I didn't understand. In the beginning, they find how reluctant, bold, uninterested was Labour leader Ajero. But this time around, it has already played out that Ajero was listening to some set of people. I mean, maybe the opposition, they are lining, or they have bought Ajero, or they have given him money. That's why Ajero has, stood on his feet to act this time around. But owing to the fact that some platforms under Labour pulled out, it means something has happened. Tinubu could be, wangling his way in to make sure if he can infiltrate Labour. And actually he has done that. Because those groups to have pulled out, something went wrong.
If I ask, the grant of Labour making that trade, particularly the NLC, going ahead with this protest as planned, do you sense any possible hijack of the process by hoodlums, and perhaps the federal government will use as an excuse to destroy the protest?
Yeah, I don't see it, because when you talk about hoodlum, you talk about
creating the arounds and hijacking.
No, it can't work. It cannot work this time around. The hoodlums we have right now, according to the situation we are in now, the hoodlums are the police, the soldier, and the other military, forces. The hoodlums you are talking about, do you mean the youth on the streets? You mean the miscreants? No. The miscreants, the motor park touts, the street urchins. See, if we are talking about this set of people, you are talking about hungry people. They are all hungry. None of them is buying rice from different markets. None of them is entering different bus, paying different fares. No, the same buses will enter is where they.
So because they are out of the area of the hardship.
Yes, the hardship is part of them. So we are all in it. It encompasses everybody. We are all within it. I listen to me. So no one is coming out, and let me tell you, if the Labour organize a protest sort of that is well coordinated, managed, I think the hoodlums, they are just like, let me say, a chaff. They are like chaff because
it's too small.
Thank you, that is too small. Then you look at what happened to hoodlums base that tried to bring pandemonium into the former NSAS protest, how they were handled. I think they lived to regret. So this time around, I don't think hoodlum has anything to do with that. If disruption or trouble comes when Labour protest starts, what we have as hoodlums this time around are the members of the armed forces. They are the ones that I envisage could disrupt Labour protest in Nigeria.
Now that almost about 64 labor unions are backing out of the protest,
Yeah,
I think NLC is going through this alone. Do you think NLC have what it takes to put pressure on government to do the right thing?
I think NLC is not standing alone this time around. If NLC comes out, market women are joining. You'll see what happened in Ijebu axis of Ogun State. Market women, they went naked and started raining curses from APC control platform, even Tinubu himself. So what I see, how I see it is, if they like, they should pull out. Let somebody within the Labour and the Labour secretariat start it. I think you will be shocked. what will happen. People are ready to protest. It is not gonna remove Labour any inch of strength to do that. If Labour comes out, there are many people over there. I can tell you that the whole market women, they are not happy. You have many hawkers. Hawkers, people selling on the street, they are among the trade union congress. If you ask me, they are within Labour political platform. So if they come, my brother, many people will join them. Nothing like miscreants this time around, nothing like hoodlums, nothing like street urchins, nothing like motor park cows. Everybody is hungry. Nigeria is boiling.
So, Mr. Arab, thank you very much. Let us look at another area.
Okay.